Hello, I'm Z, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX. We're continuing on from the forest, I think, that we left off at. Pinnacle Peak. Pinnacle Rocks, there we go. The forest here at Pinnacle Rocks with, some guy that was like, can you find all of me? All of the ones I hid in the forest. I thought there was one over here. Yeah, I saw you. The fact that they didn't report Joseph's death to his granddaughter, no, to his daughter, was indicative of their guilt for failing to protect him. In the end, heroes are also human. You have 4 to go. That's human, you have 4 to go. Okay, so what we had to do is we had to like get pieces of the story, right? That was the whole deal with this. And after we got the pieces of the story, we essentially, I think, got him for free, which is nice. Oh, you can go this way. Oh, okay. With Joseph's help, the troop defeated the Admantois in the Snowfield Cavern and acquired the goddess bell they needed to enter the Empire's castle. That's cooperation. You have 3 to go. The ogre. What? What is the ogre? Uh-oh. No. Wait. Oh, hey. On their way home, they fell into a trap set by the traitor. Joseph gave his life to save the troop. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter, Nellie, about the tragedy. That's silence. You have 2 to go. This seems like quite a peaceful zone. So are there any encounters in this zone? That's really my question. Hold on. What's that? Yeah. Oh. Jump off. Mithril armlet. Now we gotta climb back up. There's 2 left of me. Are you giving up? Not yet. Okay. Once upon a time, 33 small countries fought together against an empire. One day, a rebel troop visited a man named Joseph who lived with his daughter. Owing a debt to the troop, he gladly accepted their plea for help. They headed for a cavern in the snowfield. Beginning. You have 1 to go. Well, of course that's beginning. Thank you for telling me, though. Let's see. Can I go back where I came from? Because I feel like he would have probably hidden one here as well. Am I right? Oh, is you? Oh, historian explanation. Although Joseph's death was not reported to his daughter, the manner of his death speaks for itself. This is the story of a true hero. That's hero. Last piece. Ooh, okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, so this way now, right? So you found all 5. Let's hear the story. However, the story compromises 4 parts. One of them doesn't belong. Be sure to choose only 4. Hero probably doesn't belong then. Right, because it's just like historian representation. So we go with beginning first thing. Yeah, beginning is definitely the first thing. With Joseph's help, the troop defeated the Admantois in the Snowfield Cavern. This is the second one. That's definitely the second one. Silence, maybe a human. No, wait, no, human is probably not the right one. The hero is probably. No, wait, because they're both historian explanations. Uh-oh. On their way home, they fell into a trap set by the traitor. Joseph gave his life to save the troop. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter, Nellie, about the tragedy. That's definitely the third one. Now we have which one of these is true. The fact that they didn't report Joseph's death to the daughter was indicative of their guilt for failing to protect him. In the end, heroes are also human. That could be true. The story of a true hero. I feel like human is the right choice here. Let's recite your story. Once upon a time, 33 small countries fought together against an empire. One day, a rebel troop visited a man named Joseph, who lived with his daughter. Owing a debt to the troop, he gladly accepted their plea for help. Okay, there we go. They headed for the cavern in the snowfield. With Joseph's help, the troop defeated the Admantois in the snowfield cavern and acquired the goddess belt they needed to enter the Empire Castle. On their way home, they fell into a trap set by the traitor. Joseph gave his life to save the troop. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter Nellie about the tragedy. History and explanation. The fact that they didn't report Joseph's death to the daughter was indicative of their guilt for failing to protect him. In the end, heroes are also human. Are you satisfied? Yeah. Let me ask you one thing. How come you chose human for the conclusion? People pass down stories of other people to whom they feel an affinity. The people in the story had flaws, as we all do. This is why they became heroes in the people's mind. I want to know what you think in your own words. Me. I am away from my country, but I haven't forgotten my people. Your soul is very tense right now. Maybe you'll begin to relax once I become your Eidolon. Thank you. There are many paths. Remember that you alone choose the path in which you walk. Received Peridot. Nice. Maybe now... Let's go to Limbo. Hey, old man. You're gone already? What's wrong? I wanted to ask him why he made Garnet play such a silly game. Heroic. Human. Those are just things people say after the fact. Why try to give meaning to the main character of the story chose? I think the old man would have become an Eidolon either way. That's the impression I got. Zidane, Vivi, let's go. You're exactly right. It's not what the people say afterward. What's important is being true to oneself. She may not have realized it, but when she wished to learn how to use summon magic, the summon power returned to her. Summon magic can be used for good or evil. She is still young, but there is room for growth, so I chose her as my master. I'll be watching over her. I hope you two will also protect her. Yeah, of course. Man, I love Vivi. Look, it's Lindblom Castle. Oh yeah, not that far away actually. I don't think we can turn back once we jump off. Or do you want to jump off later actually? I want to check around the forest in case I missed anything, because I'm not sure I fully explored everything. I mean, I wasn't really looking for stuff. I was just kind of trying to find the right thing. Anything around here? Actually, I don't think I went this way. Well, here's just a Moogle. I guess I'll save. Alright. Anything... I mean, it wouldn't let me go back unless there's either an enemy that I need here, or, you know, something. What enemies are there in the zone? Oh, okay. A Zangrel. Electrocute. To be honest, I'm surprised you have that. Boom. Dead. Nothing over here. I guess not, maybe. Did I save? I think I did, yeah. Okay, well then let's go. No reason to hang around if there's nothing left. Jump off now. Zidane. Oh, this is that zone, I remember. I want to use summon magic to protect everyone. To protect everyone. I know you can't do it, Garnet. That was such horrible reading. Like, god damn. I wanted to say, I know you can do it, Garnet. But it ended up as, I know you can do it, Garnet. God, it's getting worse by every minute. I should, like, really, really concentrate on what I'm saying. Zidane. Look. The ghost? There was a ghost here. Is that the red rose? Oh, no. It's the red rose. Yeah, just returned. And now it's attacking Limbo. Black mages. Those lights must be telepods. They're sending black mages directly inside the castle. In Clara, they used summon magic afterwards. No. Mother. Mother. Garnet. Oh, Vivi. My boy. Whoa. This is horrible. Like, actually horrible. And you know, I noticed now, when I try to summon with Garnet, she used to have a few summons that cost a lot of mana. I didn't have enough for it. And I was like, oh man, that's gonna be cool when I get enough. They extracted those. All of those. Everything we saw so far. Both of those and Eidolons were Garnets. Which is kind of scary to think that Garnet had an Eidolon that was just like, essentially a gigantic eldritch floating creature with a giant mouth that just like absorbs everything. That's not something I would have thought Garnet would have. I guess normally it's supposed to be Dagger, her name, but I chose to keep it Garnet because I don't like the idea of calling someone Dagger, as in like the actual object. But hey, maybe some people might disagree with me, since I did keep all the other names the same. But I felt like she already had a decent name, so I might as well not change it. It's so quiet. Mother. Can't believe you attacked Lindholm. Careful, they might still be around. Vivi, you stay here and hide. No way, it's dangerous here. There are Alexandria soldiers everywhere. You should stay out of their sight. Okay. Don't fret, we'll be right back. I'm sorry, Vivi. It's okay, just make it quick. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, okay. There was a few places here that I could actually go here. This place, for example. Oh no, this is okay. I see. What was here? Was this like an inn? I think so. I don't really need to stay here. No, I don't really need to. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Oh, Bobo's bird statue. Okay. I remember back when I stayed in one of these rooms nearly the start of the game when I first got to Lindblom. It was nice memories. You know, because I took a break since that time, and now it's kind of like a memory, but far in the past, even though for someone watching the series, like, binge watching the series, essentially, it'll be, well, not much of a difference, you know, in episodes. Alright, hold on. Let's continue forward. I think, oh, oops. No. Yep, there we go. I think we keep going forwards. Finish it off. Should I crush its head? How about its chest? Stop it. He's a living creature. What did you say? Braun programmed them to kill. They're still just like anybody else. Lies. They may look human, but that's where the similarity ends. They destroy everything, like wrecking balls destroy buildings. Do you guys have wrecking balls? You seem like you kind of have a universe where wrecking balls would not exist. They don't even know we're made of flesh and blood. Well, can't do anything about that. If they want to kill it, I can't stop them. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? The one thing I wanted from Lindblom right now was the combination shop, and you took it away. An airship fell out of the sky and almost hit me. Thank goodness it was only a small cargo ship. Yeah. There's someone there. Black mages blinded me. What a terrible loss. I won't ever see my newborn grandchild's face again. Yeah, well, Lindblom is, to say in ruins is, well, putting it lightly. It's completely destroyed. The industrial district is gone, and the business and theater districts are also in ruins. Allocate soldiers to the reconstruction. We must get the citizens' lives back on track. Yes, sir. Uncle Artian. No, Artania. Princess Garnet. Master Zidane. Glad to see you are both safe. Where's Uncle Sid? Is the region safe? Yes, Princess. The castle was spared. Regent Sid is alive. Thank goodness. I will take you to see him. It's good. Princess Garnet is back. Uncle Sid. Garnet, I thought Braun had imprisoned you. Zidane rescued me. Thank you, Zidane. Okay. But Freya, Steiner, and Beatrix were left behind. The renowned General Beatrix. I don't think you have anything to worry about. I don't think so either, Garnet. We wound up in the Pinnacle Rocks instead of Treno, but they'll be fine on their own. Pinnacle... Did you ride the Gargant? How did you know? It's my job to know the land surrounding my country. However, I sometimes lack foresight. Braun was after the Eidolons. That much I knew. But I underestimated the power of the Eidolons. Maybe I deserved to be cursed with this body. I'm glad you surrendered. Clara resisted and perished. What should I say? What can I do? We got a live one here. Watch out, it might attack. Hey, this one's much smaller than the others. Ouch, let me go, I'm not one of them. Then why are you dressed like a black mage? There must be... We took an Alexandrian soldier into custody. I just said, should we turn it over to Alexandria? Uncle Sid. Let him go. Master Vivi is not an Alexandrian soldier. It's only a disguise to deceive the enemy. I see, my apologies. No, he is actually a black mage, but you know. I've acquired more information about Queen Braun. A weapons dealer named Kuja is behind the recent a string of attacks. Kuja has been supplying Braun with highly advanced magic weapons. Supplying my mother with weapons? Yes, the Black Mage soldiers are among these weapons. According to eyewitnesses in Treno, Kuja appeared from the northern sky on a silver dragon. That's the guy I saw in Bermisia. That he came from the north suggests that he is from the outer continent. The outer continent? There are many unexplored continents in the world. The outer continent is an unexplored continent located north of our mist continent. I believe Kuja is the only one supplying Braun with weapons. Man, I saw the castle must have been Kuja. He must be the one who's corrupting my mother. If we defeat Kuja, if we eliminate Kuja, we both catch on quickly. Defeat Kuja and Braun loses her weapon supply. That will be our cue for our counterattack. Challenging Braun now will only result in more casualties. So we crush the source of the evil. Yes, Kuja will find other alliance, even if we defeat Braun. I make no excuses for my mother's behavior, but I shan't forgive Kuja for taking advantage of her. But first, we must rescue Steiner and the others. I'm afraid I can't spare any soldiers. They must remain to protect our citizens. Hey Garnet, I'm telling you, they'll be fine. The best Dragon Knight of Bermisia, the female general of Alexandria, and Rusty, how could they lose? Besides, you have me to protect you. Then I'll look for Kuja. I want to go too. There's no place for me here. Alright, let's go kick Kuja's butt. Will you lend us the fastest airship in Lindblom? Airships can only fly where the mist is, and the mist only exists on this continent. That means you can't cross the ocean by an airship. What about the new airship that can fly without mist? It's not ready yet. Besides, it's under Braun's control. Braun gave us two conditions for our surrender. One was that we surrender the new airship. The other one was we hand over the Falcon Claw. The airship, I understand. I can understand, but what does she want with a piece of stone? I have no idea. All right, we'll take a boat. It's not an option either. The harbor was also seized. What do you want us to do? Swim? There is a way. There's an old excavation site near a swamp located north of the castle. Monsters not native to our continent are rumored to appear in the excavation site. The cave, which was found during excavation, is rumored to lead to another continent. Will this cave lead us to the outer continent? Doesn't sound too reliable. Are you sure? I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. Not knowing is half of the... I skipped. Sorry. It's half of the... I don't know. Please protect Princess Garnet, but prepare the counterattack in the meantime. It's not much, but it is to prepare for a journey. 3,000 gil? Yeah, it really isn't much. I'll wait here, Zidane. Will you get my stuff too? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. Listen, Lindblom is Alexandrian territory now. You won't be able to come back for a while. Prepare yourself well. Let me know when you're ready. But my combination shop... Well, like my... Oh wait, no, it's here. Sorry, my shop got destroyed and I don't have much to sell. Alright, well, we should probably buy some potions. 30 Phoenix down should be enough. We have enough then, so we don't even use them often. Hello, this is the weapon shop, right? I raised the price because I don't want to sell them anything. But I'll give you a major discount. Nice, thank you. Ice brand. That's new. But we already have one. Stardust rod. That might be good. Mithril helm. Mithril vest. I think we have one of those, yeah. One equipped. That's the auto potion one. Damn, that's good. We're gonna go to the combination shop to see actually what combos we have, and then I'm gonna make like a plan, and I'm gonna get that plan, you know, going. We had the ogre, and now we can make Exploda, which is better. And I'm thinking we make Exploda. let me just snap some pictures actually of this, because I want to not go back and forth like an idiot. There we go. That's one. We probably want silk robe, right? Because this is actually pretty simple to make, and we can get loads of these. There's our boots. I don't think we necessarily need. We could make this. I don't actually have a need for those things, so we can make one of those. We know what this does. We don't really need it. Germina's boots, we know what they do. They're pretty good. We have enough of them. Kakushas, though, I don't think I can make them. Lightning staff and rod, coral ring. We know what the coral ring does. We don't need that. We can make the gold choker, actually. Let's make that. Magician shoes, we know what they do. Barrette, we can't make that. Power belt, chainmail, and glass buckle. I think we have a glass buckle, but it's on someone else. How do we make a glass buckle? Oh, we can make a glass buckle. Okay. Right. So essentially, I know what I need to get. Pretty much. Yeah, I have pictures of what I need to get. I'm gonna go to the shop. I'm gonna start getting. Because, yeah, when it said get prepared, I am getting prepared. You better believe it. I want those skills up and running. Because those skills are no joke. They're real good. We're gonna start with Exploda. Because, you know, Exploda is actually just a better weapon for Zidane. We need that. He's the main guy that actually does something. A Mage Masher and a Mithril Dagger. Okay, that's simple enough. And then we have a Silk Robe. We would need about, I'd say 2 of them. Let's see here. Silk shirt, we have 2. We need 2. Alright. And then we have bandana that we need. I know there's a bandana around here, right? Yeah. We have 1 equipped. We could take it off and give it... Well, no, let's just buy 2 of them. Because they're not that expensive. There we go. Then we need... what else? We need the power belt, which we need a chainmail for. There we go. That should be everything. In theory. Now let's see if it actually is in practice. Well, I'm left without money now, so last thing I can do is try and sell just a bit of my stuff to get maybe a better staff for Garnet. That's 17. That's 16, and probably they both probably have pretty good skills. I might try and sell something like these bronze gloves, for example. Like this headgear, for example. This barbet, maybe? I have silver gloves too, there we go. Silk robe we need. No, don't sell the ogre. Also, you don't have the ogre equipped? Why do we have another ogre? Hold on, what? Sacrifice and lucky 7. Alright, 2 skills. Oh yeah, we'll sell 1 ogre. If we have 2 ogres. Oh, hey, hell yeah. I don't need 2 ogres. I'll keep 1. But, yeah, we don't need 2 of them. Now we buy both of those staffs. Because Partisan, I think we already have. Or no, we don't have. Huh. Could buy that as well. Partisan. Unless we have it equipped. Which I think it's unlikely. Wait, we have a Molteno racket. So we only need to start at... Okay, so then... Let's get a Partisan. We have a Flame Staff, we have an Ice Staff, and we have a Lightning Staff as well. So we don't need any of those either. We got literally everything we need. I'm so glad. Alright, now it's time to equip. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, let's see. Shouldn't be nothing new here. At least not that I can think of. It's gonna be good when you get the Adamant Vest on you, because you want Stone Killer and Bird Killer. You don't deal any damage to stone enemies, and Bird Killer is nice for whenever that one enemy that's annoying pops up. You already have Bird Killer, you don't need Steel Gill. You don't need Flea Gill or Auto Potion, because you're already learning them. MP attack. Counter. Fira. I'll put this on you, the Power Belt. MP attack. I don't know exactly what that means, but I'll think about it. This is really good. We have to finish this. Then we have... Scan isn't that nice. Ability up is nice. Reflect is nice. Float might be good. I don't know what that does. Blind Stoner. Oh. Alright, so these are really good. Nice. could get her a bandana. Right? Because, I mean, might as well. Ability up Loudmouth. Ooh, that sounds good. Scan, we could give her that. Or Auto Potion. And Shell. Well, if she has Shell, Life and Silence. I don't think any others give Life. Life is really important to get. That is one of the best ones. But Auto Potion, let's start learning that. For you. Because you're really low HP in total. Then we need... we could get like one bandana, right? Yeah, because it would make her have higher stats. We need all of the HP we can get on her and all the defense. And it gives you Insomniac as well, which is nice. Your strength goes down, but I really don't care about your strength, because, I mean, you're not going to be attacking. If anything, your summons are going to be. I'm pretty much ready, but I do want to go save, so I'll be going back. Because I have to end the video here. Okay, the third jewel. Active time event, didn't even know. We started loading the supplies. It took long enough, didn't it? Yes, the Lindblom soldiers don't obey our orders. We must finish up before Queen Braun becomes upset. Send all available personnel to the harbor and assist in supplying the fleet. Staying here is pointless now that we have the Falcon Claw. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The third gem. So they're collecting gems for a reason. Oh, one more thing before I actually say that I'm done with everything. What is MP attack? Uses own MP to raise attack power. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Don't have add status is not gonna do anything, and bug killer we probably don't have to kill any bugs. MP attacks sounds good. So counter though. Ooh, actually, I just saw that. Bright eyes we need. Yeah, no, we're taking MP attack off and we're putting counter. Oh, counter is 8. Oh man, that's quite a bit. That is quite a bit. Put MP attack until we can decide what we replace. Because all of these are good things. And then we have Garnet, who has to also equip some stuff. Ability up is... Ability's faster, that's nice. That's really good actually for her. Prevents poison and venom, that's really good for you. Prevents silence, also incredible. Auto potion is a need. And sleep. I guess, yeah, just so you don't go to sleep. That's nice. That's the maximum. Now we're gonna go and we're gonna save. Hey, productive. Today has been a productive day in Final Fantasy. Can I not go in anymore? There we go. Save. With really good gear now. Really nice. I like when stuff goes the way I want it to go. And I have 49 gold again. Or gil. Yeah. I'm broke again, in other words. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it here. In this inn, once again. Memories. But yeah, nonetheless, I'm gonna leave it here. So if you enjoyed this episode, leave it a like. Have an awesome rest of the day. And I'll see you tomorrow.